When I was a freshman and sophomore, I always remember the smartest, the best and brightest went to Gulf School.
I would say what convinced me most to come to CVGS was the passion that I could see all of the current students have.
They were stressed out, but they were excited to be stressed out. It was fun for them, and I came here and I learned that it was fun for me too.
The Central Virginia Governor's School has been serving our gifted juniors and seniors throughout our region since 1985. Our mission at the Governor's School is to develop leaders to address a rapidly changing society. Our rigorous academic program emphasizes learning through inquiry-based learning and also a lot of project-based learning opportunities. Our program is designed to prepare our gifted students throughout the region for the most competitive colleges and universities and beyond.
There are just so many opportunities for experience at the Governor's School. We have internships and we have a year-long research paper that we write throughout junior year.
Junior research at the Governor's School is one of our trademark classes. It's very individualized. The students find their own research question.
It can be difficult to look ahead into the crystal ball and decide that you're going to enjoy working on this for 6 to 9 months, particularly when you don't completely understand yet perhaps all of the science or engineering behind the topic.
So one of the nice things about being the lead research teacher is I get to have hands-on interaction with all of our research projects. Even though we have other research mentors, I oversee a lot of what the students are doing. I help them order supplies, making sure everyone has space for their research and guiding them through the process. And it's a really fun experience because every year students pick something different and I'm always learning something new with them, which is really exciting.
My project was titled The Effect of Participant Background Information on Their Perceptions of Character Designs.
I compared the durability of shin guard materials to metal alternatives to shock absorbance.
I studied the globular cluster NGC6266.
The effect of personality on decision making.
Whether youth football helmets were as protective as adult football helmets.
The effect of the influence of gender stereotypes on fear of crime.
Validity of manufacturers' claims on waterproof materials.
The effect of building materials on wireless internet signals.
Along the way, you're going to learn how to statistically analyze your results, so more than just averaging values together after multiple trials, and then writing and preparing for presenting what your results would be in front of judges.
And throughout the whole year, there's a lot of one-on-one mentoring and interaction that goes on. So every person gets the attention that they need.
I gravitated more towards the Governor's School because I personally am interested in going into a STEM career. So I was looking for something that would allow me to develop skills necessary to kind of put me ahead to get my foot in the door.
All of our juniors participate in an internship program. It lasts for 36 hours and occurs on Fridays after the research class is done. It occurs Friday morning, so it's only during Governor's School time, so that it doesn't infringe on your base school, so you can be a Griffin and participate in all of the activities at your base school.
So each year we use approximately 20 to 25 different internship mentors.
The Animal Emergency and Critical Care.
Central Health.
Amazement Square.
Consolidated Shoe Company.
Hurt and Profit.
Framatome.
Novatech.
And so to begin the internship process, we send a survey out to all the students, and they provide us with a ranking of their interests. And from there, can sit down and decide, based on what their interests are and some of their strengths, what might be a good location for them.
I'm currently making a project in solar panels and creating a solar hot water heater to show how that could help countries that don't have other opportunities to heat up water for cooking.
I got to work with a nuclear engineer on analyzing the fluid flow, the water flow through a nuclear reactor and see how it cooled it and if it was cooling it sufficiently.
I shadowed at the Strubon's cardiovascular pavilion, and then I had one rotation at the OR where I actually saw surgeries standing beside the doctor himself.
So one of the great things about students doing the internship during their junior year is that they can explore a little bit about what they might want to do in the future. Junior year is a really big year for them to start deciding what they want to major in and where they want to apply for school. So by exploring an engineering internship, they learn a little bit more about the variety of engineering there is, and maybe it is or isn't for them. And so it helps them to plan their futures a little better.
The tech labs are one of my favorite things because we basically get to play with expensive toys.
So every Friday, our seniors get to take part in a really cool opportunity where they get exposed to a lot of different technologies and they get to choose what they want to experience. So we have lots of things from drones to scanning electron microscopes to Photoshop. And me personally, I get to help with the scientific photography lab. Scientific photography is a really cool lab where students get to take pictures of high-speed objects. They pop balloons or they drop a rock into water and watch the splash. And they'll make a complete mess, but they get really cool shots and they have a lot of fun doing it as well.
I think my favorite was probably drone technologies just because, how there's really not a program around here like it to get to control a very expensive drone, on your own and have the freedom to fly it how you want to and learn to use it. LTC is also very fun.
Which is Leadership, Teamwork, and Communication, and was by far my favorite. We got to play Artemis, which is a video game where you have to work as a team, and Dr. Smith has a lot of great resources, like the 1 Minute Manager, that actually ended up helping me in a lot of group projects that I was doing at my base school and at CVGS.
So you're gonna walk in expecting to learn about photography, and you're gonna end up learning about the physics and dynamics of light. You're gonna walk into SEM and end up learning about the physics of electron particles. So you're gonna have so much more fun than you expected, and you're gonna end up with a lot more information than you could have anticipated, and it's just a really great opportunity.
What I like most about the tech labs as a whole is we are never just resting on our laurels. We're always developing new tech labs. We're bringing in 2 new tech labs, I believe, next year, and another one the year beyond that. And we're always looking to keep up to pace with technology and what's happening in the world.
It's just a great place to be. The atmosphere here is warm and welcoming and a fabulous learning environment. One of the differences between the Governor's School and a traditional high school is that we often use the phrase that we are a community of learners. And you can see that, I think, every day when you come into the Governor's School. You can tell that our students care about other students.
To me, the community of learners means having the opportunity to collaborate and work with your teachers and your peers to develop something that you may not have been able to do on your own.
Someone catches a concept better than someone else so they can explain it to the whole group, and that's what a community of learning is. You teach each other as you go along.
Everybody's just kind of working together as one whole group. It's not like who's the best in the class or anything. It's just everybody's trying to be the best that they can be together.
If I could change one thing about CVGS, it would be to have been here for all 4 years of high school, probably.
I think everybody should come to CVGS. It's really hard, but it's really fun, and it's the best 2 years that I've spent in my whole life. I'm Teresa Michael.
I'm Laura Callahan.
I'm Jack Allen.
Madison Markham.
Chardul Nafde.
Taylor Morgan.
Charlie Inman.
Coleman Inge.
Kennedy Campbell.
Daniel Murray.
Gabby Hogg.
Joshua Keller.
Paige David.
Abby Ranson. Chloe Ramsey.
Moim Ali John Fee.
Annabelle Paulette. Chloe Sang. I go to Easy Glass High School.
I go to Heritage High School.
Brookville High School.
I go to Liberty High School.
Jefferson Forest.
Pressburg.
Alta Vista. Amherst County.
Appomattox.
William Campbell, and I go to the Central Virginia Governor's School for Science and Technology.